And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, singing a pair of top-level arms on the mound today.
I think what makes these guys so great is their tempo. They don't take very much time in between pitches. It doesn't give the hitters an opportunity to try to think with you and gain an advantage in this chess match.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea. What do you have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. Splits the plate, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The lefty fires. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Save!
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And now Blake Perkins. Right through there for a strike. Terang aboard here at first with nobody out. To the right side, and that's just foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That one almost got him.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Come on.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Payoff pitch. And ball 4 to aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
On the ground, 2 ball. Lindor, that's 1, and that's 2.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Rhys Hoskins stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two outs. That's in there. And the count 1 and 2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Inside, just missed.
2-2.
Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and third, 2 away. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
2 balls,
good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Come on.
Ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to
third out. Brewers strand a couple. Now the Mets offense will go to. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting
Leading
pitcher
up
in
for
this
the
one,
Mets,
Freddie Peralta.
the second baseman.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. That's
2 balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit.
There we go.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
How's everybody doing?
And he did it perfectly.
And there's the strike for Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy. He's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Pitches in there. That's strike 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's 3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Out towards right center field. Chourio snags it on the run.
The human strikeout, Pete Alonso.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup
The
right
third
here.
baseman.
A lot of players with plenty of experience.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Jackson Chourio, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Just missed. Chourio, only 20 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Fought off foul.
Okay.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte really on his horse for it. No trouble
Marte's
here.
got it.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now here's Jake Bowers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now the lefty. Big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Come on.
And a pitch.
3
and
2.
another ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You gotta be kidding me.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first with 1 gone. Willie Adames stands in.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Okay.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And that one is out of here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
No ball.
Throw
1
to
strike.
second. Pass. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the deep.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
The left fielder, number
And now it's
22.
Christian Yelich.
Christian
And
Yelich.
there's a strike. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wanted to do something different while we were waiting for 25.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run across. The throw in, but it's offline.
Stringing him
I don't know
together.
why.
That's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Winker makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. On the ground. To first.
Yep, he's out.
Marte retired. Here's Jesse Winker.
That's
And the
a ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Chorio makes the catch. 2 away now. And Martinez.
So what do you think of the Orioles signing, Gabe?
And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. And there's the strike. Winker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses.
1
And that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their
1 ball.
swings.
2 strike.
Next offering
ball
is
2.
downstairs.
2-2.
And a base hit into right center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
It doesn't bother you that the guy's 35 years old.
Right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer,
ball. No
and he
strike.
hit the ball on the screws.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Right through there for a strike. And a 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Lindor fires over to first. And one away in the top of the third. Now it's going to be Jake Bauers. He walked and came around to score his first time out. That misses, and it's 1-0. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Wouldn't chase that time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. So first and second with one gone. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
1-0.
The pitch.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. And that misses as well. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Winker makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman,
So
number
first
3,
and second with 2 outs. Joseph Ortiz now at the plate. And a good eye there. In the air, center field. Bader should have it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that.
I'm amazed.
As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Harrison Bader was the guy I wanted the Orioles to get.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. Back to the top of the Mets order, and now here's Jeff McNeil. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The Mets trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here comes a pitch. That one missing inside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kick steals. The sliding play at short. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there.
Well, that was rude.
Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Lindor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up for it.
Yelich snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a bit
Hold
tardy
on.
there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Just a really
1
nice
and 2.
slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and
2
just
and 2.
subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one is hammered right field. Way back there. Gone. A shot to
God,
the
I hate
opposite
Pete
field.
Alonso.
It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. There's a strike.
No ball.
How?
1 strike.
How do you miss that?
Late with the swing there.
0 and 2.
2 outs, base is empty. And a
out the
curve
corner.
misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. But as we go to the top of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Minaya back to work. In the air, left side. Winker makes the grab, 1 down. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And that skips in the dirt.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go.
2
It's
balls.
actually
No
the
strike.
3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Yelich at the dish. And that's in there at the knees. A little bit low. And now 2 balls
1
and a
strike.
strike.
Ball
And
3.
another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you...
Seriously.
Meanwhile, this is trouble, as that's going to be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-2. He's in there.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to...
I may already be done with this team.
First base. You're out. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. 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 3. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. Out.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 3, Wade Miley. Now pitching for the New York Mets,
3.
number 75,
That's ball 4.
Reed
Out.
Garrett.
3. Out.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 46,
You're out.
Bryce
Out.
Wilson. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 43, Huascar Brazoban. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 55, Toby Milner.
You're out. Out. First base. Out.
Now pitching for Milwaukee,
Out.
number 52, Brian Hudson.
Now he steps out as time is granted.
Ottavino. Fine.
Now a chance for Jesse Winker.
Oh.
And that's off the
1-0.
inside edge. Ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
How do I not have Brandon Nimmo in the lineup?
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench.
9,
Brandon Nimmo.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Staying in the game on defense, Brandon Nimmo.
Now
He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Brandon.
And now it's William
Nimmo.
Contreras, known for his late inning heroics.
Now
Adam
pitching
Ottavino
for the
getting
New
the
York
call to the
Mets,
mound.
number
And the
0,
pitch.
Adam
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Ottavino.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Ball
Next
three.
one misses, and the count is 3-1.
What is happening
Bell
here?
fires. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Come on.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the ninth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner
Number
up
10,
and give your team a chance to
Sal
score the go-ahead run.
Fraley.
That's exactly what happened.
Has some trouble with it. Safe at first as
God,
they
this
can't make the play.
I'm spoiled by the Orioles defense because this team's defense sucks.
Ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 ball, 1
This
strike.
one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The other way.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss.
No ball.
And that is strike 2. Man at second. And
1
that's
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strike.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-handed reliever.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor. Got him.
Yeah, out.
So the
Now
batting
batting,
order turns over.
second baseman,
This is Bryce Terang.
That's the ball.
Just missed. Runner at third. 2 away. Out to short. Lindor. In plenty of time to first. And that is that. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. And it's now a 10. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Devin Williams.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
A chance at his first
Number
save of the
38.
year.
Devin
The pitch.
Williams.
Alvarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. He's 2 outs away. J.D. Martinez up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs. That one ripped but foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul
Too late.
territory.
I tell you what, Amos, this team sucks. I don't know why. Like, I just wanted to do something different until 25 gets here. I don't know why I chose this team.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
I just want to see something. I wonder if I wanted to this Mets team sucks. Let's see if I can actually win a game with this team.
Ready to go? This is Bryce Terang.
Okay, let's see if I can pitch better with Severino.
As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm
That's a
delivers.
ball.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Hey.
Ball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On a strike, the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Now the throw to first on the run. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starters some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
One out, base is empty. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And a foul ball.
I really wanted Severino in an Orioles uniform next year.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front.
Horrible. I'm 0-2.
Nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
This team
let's
sucks.
see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw. Save.
Well, a nice lead and a nice.
How did this team make the NLCS? I swear I've been spoiled by the Orioles defense because this team has no defense.
Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Man at second. Ground ball right side.
And anybody that knows me knows how much I hate Pete Alonso. He could offer to play for the Orioles for free and I wouldn't want him.
The runner moves up to third and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Reese Hoskins stands in now and watches strike one. Fraley on third with two out. That one rips. Calls it in to end the inning. Brewers strand one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Outside low.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
Come on.
Come on and miss. Struck
Why
him
that's on the
out.
bet?
Now one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
There was a time where I thought Woodruff was better than Burns.
Here's a Mets lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing.
Wonder if the Orioles can pull off a trade for him.
Down the line. Drifts towards it. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fly ball down the line. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Mark Vientos. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Up the middle, Terang. Gets him easily, ends the inning.
Okay.
Second inning set to go. Now here is Jackson Chorio. Severino back to work. And that one fouled off. Hard hit left side. Vientos whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting six.
And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1. Severino, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, you guys deciding you're going to pitch to now,
he's
huh?
got 5 hits in the series, and he's knocked in 10. Ball one, no strikes.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. McNeil gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Queens. Now it's the veteran outfielder,
the right
Starling
fielder,
Marte.
Starling Marte.
And the right-hander back to work. Now one missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
Right down to shoot. And the count
1
even at
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Boog, our man, Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Right
What's up, Cody?
Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. And now Bader up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one fouled off. No score here in the second. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
0-1's the count.
Francisco Alvarez. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
On the ground to third, and he grabs it foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Come on.
Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Oh, that got away from him.
First base.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. That
1 ball,
one not close.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Top of the third, no score. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Ball
and
1.
1-2. And
Come
it
on.
skips in the dirt.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab.
No.
2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line.
I told you. You're allowed to say iceberg when you're talking about lettuce and the Titanic.
Like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's
one.
down and in. And that's
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. 2-1. 2 outs.
Aye.
Strike 2.
Hey, Pigtown, are you still here?
Full
Next
count.
offering is down low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ortiz, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Is there a way to ban words from it even popping up in your chat? Do you know?
And we are still scoreless. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. Now, J.D. Martinez.
Ball
First
that's
pitch
outside.
misses. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by
I got
a
a ball,
ton.
1 strike.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for
Darn,
that
I was
again
hoping you
at
could
some
just do
point.
it for YouTube.
One
Swing
ball,
and a miss.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. And
2-2
that's in the
the
dirt.
count.
And here it comes. Caught him looking for the K. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there.
Yeah, Mark,
Didn't
this
get
feels
much to
weird.
hit till the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch.
And I
was
don't
actually
like it.
inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive.
I'm not
in the box
enjoying
and
it. I
got
mean,
behind in the count. Then
I'm
he
enjoying
finally
something
did challenge
different,
him,
but
he couldn't get the bat off
I
the
am
shoulder.
literally only
Strange
doing this
strikeout
because
here.
I'm bored and I want
No balls, 2 strikes.
MLB 25.
1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
And now, thanks to the Orioles' most recent signing, I can't even start my franchise right away when 25 comes out, so I have to wait until the first roster update after opening day to get their newest signing in the game.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch.
2
Almost
balls,
got him.
2 strikes.
Why not what?
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Cody, if you're going to ask me what I think you're going to ask me, please
And we're
don't.
still knotted at. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich.
Hey.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the
Ball,
zone,
that's
and
out.
those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Interesting. Maybe you and I will be able to get a game against each other.
In the air to left center. Bader sizing it up. Makes the catch for the out. And it's Reese
The first
Hoskins
baseman,
up to
number
the
12,
dish.
Reese Hoskins.
Right through there for a strike.
Went high, went low. It's
And the righty deals.
breaking ball. Is
1 ball,
on there.
2 strikes.
was not where I aimed it.
That
2-2,
one way
yeah.
inside.
Okay.
Severino.
Count
Wouldn't chase
full.
that time. 4th inning underway. No score. This one in the air. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball,
And that's
that's outside.
outside. And now it's even 1-1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. 2 outs. That
That's a ball.
misses, and that's ball 3. In the air, right field. Marte moves under it. And that is that.
I'm not even addressing that question, Cody, because we've talked about that
Ready to go for the last half of the
so
inning.
many
And
times.
stepping in
It's not
for New
funny.
York, Francisco Lindor. And a foul ball left side.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's Pete Alonso. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Righty to the plate. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
I don't care if he just gave me the lead. I still don't like him.
That should get the dugout going. His second home run of the series. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake.
Because I don't like players that do nothing but hit home runs and strike out.
And here is Mark
Yes,
Vientos.
I do enjoy your videos, Mark. I'm jealous. I wish I could play Press Your Luck and things like that.
And a swing and a miss.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
He can live up in the zone.
This is the third game of the series. This is the first lead I've had.
That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's how bad I've been pitching.
And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swings through that.
If you are new here, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel.
After giving up the homer. Here's Starling Marte. And a strike.
If I blow the lead, Gabe, it's only because you're here, because I blow leads every time you're here. But I want you here.
Swings and misses.
I told you, Gabe, you're the son I never wanted.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Mets baseball on the show.
Didn't we already discuss this? Everything is your fault. Everything is your fault.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, William Contreras. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their...
By the way, Gabe, did you see that Simpsons YouTube short I put out? I thought you'd find that funny.
Having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Severino kicks, deals. Line drive. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the lead.
Colton Cowser catches that.
Dominant performance
just saying.
Today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And downstairs.
Hey, Pigtown, if you're still here, is that a glitch in the game, or if a player swings at a ball but they get hit by the pitch, is it a strike, or do they get awarded first base?
Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1.
Out.
Relay to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
That's what I thought.
Ortiz digs in now. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Ortiz
Who knew that my best start would be with Severino?
25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Ball to strike.
Ball, that's inside.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So
I can't believe Vientos made that play.
It's the Mets back here in Queens, and now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. J.D. Martinez stands in. Went down on strikes his first time through. And
that's
ball
outside.
1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Come on, JD. Prove you got something left in the tank.
Wouldn't
Ball
chase
3.
that time.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, right side, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Nabs it, and there's one down. Back to the
I think it's
top of the
funny
lineup.
that there are
Here's
people that
Brandon
think that
Nimmo.
just because we signed this 35-year-old Japanese pitcher that it's going to help us get Sasaki.
Fastball for a strike. The Mets trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
Pretty impressive.
ball,
We haven't
2
seen that
strikes.
pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Third time he's
You really
struck
think
out
so?
in this one, and
Now
definitely an individual
the
performance
shortstop,
you want to flush. He just hasn't
Francisco
looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those
Lindor.
days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 on, 2 outs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Here comes Alvarez around third. The throw in, and he's in there as a run scores.
Okay.
So 2 down.
I don't really know how.
Up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Did I just hit a ball that bounced?
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Frankie Montas getting loose out there. Miley getting cranked up as well. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Come on.
1
And
ball,
there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Second and third, 2 down. The
Ball.
next offering misses. It's 2-2.
My 2 least liked players in baseball, Blake Snell and Pete Alonso.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they pick up
I'm probably the
one run
only
on the
person in
RBI
Baltimore
single.
happy
It's
that
now
the Orioles did
3-0.
not
You're
sign Blake
watching
Snell.
Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. And
Ball,
that
that's
one
low.
missing low. Now 1-1.
And it really looks
I
like
got
these
1 ball, 1
hitters have
strike.
been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind in the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Did not go where I wanted it
The
to.
Mets leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Inside ball. Nope.
And that's outside. And
Ball.
another ball.
Okay. Let me read there again. Looks really.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. The kick, the 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. Fraley in the box again. Takes the strike. Good eye right there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it
Thank you,
feels like
umpire.
it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Outside, that's a ball.
Throw there.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Drives in the run. You know what they say. He couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. Now a chance to maybe get creative.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound.
Now
Taking
pitching
over on the
for
mound for
New
the
York
Mets,
Mets.
Brooks Raley.
Number 25.
This is his first appearance of the season. Now at the
That's a
plate,
ball.
Christian Yelich.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. Wouldn't
Ball,
chase
that's out.
that time.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count,
Nope, that's a
you're
ball.
going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get
Brooks.
back into this at bat.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
Not a word, Gabe, if you're still
Flexes
here.
his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 3-3.
That's out.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Hey.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2-2 now. This to third. Vientos throws to
He's
first
out.
in time. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Somehow, I don't know how. This is your fault.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Just a solid swing right
Ball.
there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fouled off left side. Chorio off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go.
Ball, that's
Pitch
out.
outside. Throw.
He made it.
Well, that steal right there is
No,
ready to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Ball 3.
That one misses. 3-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And here's a 3-2. And he
That's
walked
ball
him.
4. Take your base.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
And now, Willie Adames. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First
Ball.
pitch just misses.
Ball
That's
1.
You
right.
played behind guys, and they love having your
Now
smell.
pitching for
So out
the
of the
New York
pen comes
Mets,
the right-hander,
number
Reed Garrett.
75, Reed Garrett.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
I didn't do anything to Cody.
And he deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Christian Yelich crushes this one for the Brewers. We're tied now. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Mark Vientos. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not.
What am I
pressing too
swinging
hard
at?
Because that just
0-2.
compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
1 ball.
And that's
2
outside.
strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
Oh, will you get out of Milwaukee, go to San Francisco, get out of my game?
Starling Marte up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Now this is in the air down the line. Frelick after it. Puts it away for the out. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Okay.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
A little bit low.
2-0.
The pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. In the air, out towards
Pops him up.
left center. He's got it. And there's one away.
I do not want to
Here's
go in
the
extra
center
innings. I
fielder,
can't.
Garrett Mitchell. And that one a little below the
I
knee.
can't afford to go in
That's
extra innings.
ball
Actually,
1.
I gotta.
And
2
another
balls.
ball.
No strike.
All tied up. You're in the top.
Cody,
half
we've
of
talked
inning.
about this enough times.
Slapped foul.
Please stop asking.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. One down, base is empty.
I got 3-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because it puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up.
Runner takes off.
That's a
pitch
ball.
is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first.
Nope, that's off the
Defense
plate.
probably
Ball
knew it
2.
was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Two outs.
3
And
balls,
that skips
no
in the
strike.
dirt. Christian Yelich would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Man on second, 2 down. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound
I
right
can't
there.
find the
Pretty
strike
much
zone.
kept him in first base with a quick free pass.
The designated hitter.
And now the DH, Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
Oh. Ouch. I'm gonna do.
He's already homered in this game. And that's in there at the knees. Terang, the lead runner at second. Fralin at first, 2 out of the inning. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. They miss a big chance. We're back in a new pitcher here to
Now
start the
pitching
bottom of the
for the
7th.
Brewers.
Frankie Montas.
Number 47.
And he comes on here for the
Frankie
first time this
Montas.
season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in
Yep,
that.
that ball
so
went out.
we'll see how he settles in.
Martinez.
Isn't he a
up
Met
for
now?
the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Ironically.
Behind with that swing. It's
1
strike
ball, 1
1.
strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball,
And
that's
another
outside.
ball. Into center. Mitchell gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
The batter, number
Jeff
1.
McNeil.
Second
up now for the
baseman.
Mets.
I cannot go to extra innings. I literally cannot.
Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he makes the grab. And
Seriously.
there's 2 away. Brandon
The
Nimmo
left
up now
fielder,
for the
number
Mets.
9.
Struck out on just
Brandon
3 pitches last time.
Nimmo.
On the ground. What a stop. Throws from his knees.
He's out.
They get the out.
I will
and
give up
that
the
will do
lead
it.
before.
We go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Now
Adam
pitching
Ottavino
for the
getting
New
the
York
call to the
Mets.
mound.
Number 0.
Pitch.
Adam.
Swing and a drive.
Ottavino.
This
That was
one
not
is
intentional.
no doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike.
Gabe, what
On the
time
other
is it?
side as a hitter, it's a great time to be
0-1.
aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Lindor on to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Next to hit, William
Now batting,
Contreras.
catcher, William
Right through there for a
Contreras.
strike. Ottavino, a 6'5" righty, 245
You're kidding, right?
pounds. A
Please tell me
former
you're kidding.
first-round pick back in 2006. Kicks and deals. Up the middle, Lindor. On to first. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop.
I gotta go.
First base. 3.
Now pitching for Milwaukee,
You're out.
number 31, Joel
3.
Payam.
Out.
Did not realize it was that late. Crap.
Now pitching for the New York Mets,
I'm a dead man.
number 88, Phil
3.
Maton. Now pitching
ball
for the
4.
Brewers, number 38, Devin
3.
Williams.
Out.
Really?
You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 52, Ryan Hudson.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm sorry for
a 1-run
stimulating the end of this,
extra-inning
but
win
yeah.
for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Pigtown more than anybody in here, as far as I know, will understand why I have to go as quickly as I do. But like I said, if you're new here, like, subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. See you all next time.